Hey everyone, this is Red Silvers and welcome back to Let's Play Crash Team Racing. So we put up the vote last time and we had 2 votes. One was Coco and one was Pura. So I decided to just flip a coin and decide, and the one that won was Coco Bandicoot. So we're going to go ahead and start this out. Yes, let's save at the very beginning of the game. I'm ready to go ahead and head into the first area here.
Welcome to the Adventure Arena. You can travel around this area and practice your driving skills. The dots and stars on the map represent warp pads, which lead to races. When they flash, it signifies they are open to play. To access a racetrack, drive onto a warp pad that has an active warp vortex, and it will take you to the track start line. Finish a track in first place to win a trophy.
Alright, so you can see we've got our little starting area, and there's 2 places that we can start with here. First of all, over here we have Crash Cove, which we're going to do that first. That's going to be our first race, because it's pretty much the easiest track on the game. It's pretty basic. Not sure how often we're going to be seeing that loading screen, but so our goal here is just to get first place to win the trophy. Pretty simple to start. If you've ever played a kart racer, you've got your various items that help you either get a speed boost or other things. We're going to try this shortcut here. That's going to get us right ahead. Look, Pura's upset that we didn't pick him. The mask here is kind of like your invincibility star if you've ever played Mario Kart. You can plow through objects and stuff without getting stopped. You have like your nitro boost, which I've already used at least once. This little flask will drop something that other players can crash against. Can I make this jump again? Not quite. Getting a little used to the controls here, because I'm going from playing the remake on the Switch with the Pro Controller to playing this with a PlayStation controller. So this is a good basic level to start that out with. So the TNT crate, if you drop it, if somebody will crash into it, it lands on their head and they have to get rid of it before it explodes. Bowling bomb will hit another driver if you hit him with it. Also, if you get 10 Wumpa Fruits, it upgrades the items that you have. So this time we're going to take the boat just because. You get a little boost when you jump like that. But yeah, Pura's upset with us that we picked him as our character. So we will go ahead and get our trophy. It looks like our trophy girl as Coco is going to be Isabella here. Each of the 8 characters that you race as has a trophy girl assigned to them. There's 4 trophy girls.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
We're going to get talked to again here, so I'll wait.
The more Wumpa Fruit you collect, the faster your kart will go. If you collect and hold 10 Wumpa Fruit, you'll be juiced up, and your power-up will become more potent.
Yeah, that was the thought that I was explaining toward the end of the race there. But Yeah, there's 4 trophy girls. In the remake, they actually made them characters that you can play as. I took them so that instead of just being eye candy, they actually had personalities. We're going the wrong way. So getting that one trophy opened up another track. Like, this track was already open over here, but you can see on the map that over here we have one that wasn't open. And if we go a little further here to where you can see the dot that's not lit up on the map, it won't open up until we have 3 trophies. Let's see, if we pause, you get a little tracker that'll show all the items you can get in the game. So right now the area we're in here is Insanity Beach, which I think is the name of the first level in the original Crash Bandicoot. You can see the 4 tracks, plus we have a boss fight and we have a purple gem challenge track. But for now we're just going to focus on picking up the trophies. You can't actually go back to the track until you've gotten all of the trophies anyway, so we can't go back to Crash Cove right now. That's why only Crash Cove and this track are lit up. Which, this is Ruse Tubes. It's a good track to pay attention to because we'll be back here later. Purah, you were definitely our little rival. That's okay, we're gonna go. So I'm gonna have to get the sliding mechanics down in this game because it's slightly different from how it is in the remake. But yeah, you go faster with when you're sliding, you can do a speed boost. Alright, so it's basically the same, just the timing's a little different. We handle that okay. That's not gonna help though. Fortunately, this track has a shortcut right before the end of the lap that will help us catch up from the AI a little. Especially if we're going to get a mask, that's going to help, because we can cut that corner there a little faster. So I might compare this game to the remake a lot. That's just because I haven't played this original version of the game for many years. Whereas I've been playing the remake for like the last 7-8 months. But a lot of these shortcuts and everything are still the same. Purah is not our second place person this time. We took care of him. So it's loading our victory pose here. Wow, Dingle Dial, just point that right at me, why don't you?
Congratulations, you win a trophy. When you get a TNT crate on your head, start hopping immediately. If you react fast and hop enough times, the TNT crate will fall off your head before it explodes.
Yeah, I guess I could skip all those little hints, but I mean, it's useful, especially if you're watching and you don't know everything about this game. Alright, third track is Mystery Caves. You will notice that the little vortexes have more than just the trophy in them, and of course you saw that there were other items to collect on these tracks when we went into the pause menu. I was hoping to get a nice little boost right at the start there, I didn't quite pull that off. So there are turtles in the water in this track, and you can jump on them and you'll get a little bounce, and I don't actually know if it ever gives you more speed than if you were to not jump on them. On this side to avoid the fireball. This time we'll go over here. I don't actually know if it gives me more speed, but that's just the way that I always do it, so that's what we're gonna do. Go ahead and fire all the missiles. Got Tiny up here. Goodbye, Tiny.
Here you go.
Okay, we'll go this way. If you watch, you can see the fireballs alternate sides, so that's how you determine which side you want to jump on, so that you don't get hit and slow down. Otherwise, they're not really throwing the tricky tracks at us yet. I mean, probably the worst in this area is like Ruse Tubes, just because it has a bit more of a zigzag path to it, but that's exactly what I didn't want to do. That's okay. It looks like second place is way behind us. So we're in good shape. Definitely gonna have to practice with that sliding again. And hey, we even finished that fight juiced up. So I like that this game has an adventure mode. When I was playing kart racers at this point, the only two that I'd really played before this were Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo and Mario Kart 64. Which basically just had, you know, a series of races. You'd race 4 races and get points based on your positioning. And I think you had to be 3rd place or higher to proceed.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
Oh, you're gonna come out again.
You can get a hang time turbo from jumping. The longer you're in the air, the bigger the turbo you'll get when you land. For big turbos, try to get extra air time by hopping off jumps using the R1 button.
I definitely hop a lot in this game. I hop a lot more than I slide efficiently. Alright, Sewer Speedway is our last track. This one has a shortcut. The shortcut's kind of tricky. And I'm not sure how well I can do it with Coco, but we can certainly try it out. Eventually we'll be having to come back and try it anyway. So that item there is kind of like the blue shell in Mario. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Didn't quite have the jump on that. Maybe at least once during this I can hit that shortcut. I don't think the AI will ever try to hit it.
Take that.
Yeah, I hear you right next to me. We'll keep trying that shortcut though, because one of these times we're going to get it. Having the Wumpa boost here will help.
Take that.
Nope, not quite. Come on, get back on the right direction. That's definitely a shortcut that takes a lot of practice, but it's not the hardest shortcut in this game by any means. What the hey, we'll put it there. Be that jerk. Well, we can try that shortcut one more time. Yeah, you basically just have to get the right boost at the right time to make that jump. It's a little easier if you have a speed character and you're really good at using their control. Oh, get off my head. Get off my head. Nice. That's still going to be our best lap, it looks like. Oh, no, actually our first lap was. We lost a lot of time on the second lap because we had to turn around. So that's the 4 races here in Insanity Beach. So with all the trophies in the area, we now have the boss fight, which we need to do before we can do anything else. I hit the wall that was on the other side of that, even though there wasn't a wall that you could see. So there are bosses which have characters that we don't play as. Like here, this is Ribberoo. And they cheat. He will just sit here and spam these TNT crates. I say if we're lucky we might hit him and stop him, but we'll take the shortcut to try to get ahead of him here. Can we hit him at least once? We did not hit him. So you still have to get first place against the bosses. Nope, that time it didn't work. If you get too far behind, like, eventually these that he drops do explode. They don't just stick around for forever. There, we hit him that time. Let's try to get ahead of him on that shortcut. Once you're ahead of them, you just have to try and stay ahead. It's not too bad. This is another thing that I liked because they had this, which they didn't have in Mario Kart. But a lot of their gimmick is just that they are going to spam you to stop you from getting ahead of them. Also, this shortcut doesn't seem as great as I remember it. But that's okay, because we still won. There are codes and stuff you can unlock these characters to play as, but only in the versus mode. You can't play as these bosses in the story mode. I guess story mode's not the right term, but the adventure mode. But beating the boss, we have a key. And with the key, we unlock the next area.
Congratulations on opening this new area. Here you will find 4 more tracks to race. Good luck.
So now if we go this way, we have this kind of central area hub. There's stuff here that's locked, and you're going to yell at me about it.
You must first collect the required number of relics to race this track.
Here, these tracks are Turbo Track and Slide Coliseum. We're just going to kind of tour this area really quick, and then we'll head back to Insanity Beach. But over here you have Oxide Spaceship, and an area that's locked off. So this is where you'll do the final boss race toward the end of the game. I think this is Gemstone Valley. Yeah, the next area that we would go to is the Lost Ruins. We're not going to go there quite yet.
This is the load save screen. There are 5 of these screens, 1 in each world section. When you want to load or save a game, go to one of these screens. To access it, drive up to the screen and stop. Then, follow the directions.
Thank you for that. Alright, so we're going to go back here where we started, because there's more to do in this area. So let's go back to Crash Cove. And we're going to do a CTR challenge.
Collect the letters C, T, and R on each track and come in first place to win a CTR token. Beware, some letters are hard to find.
So aside from the trophy, every track has a CTR token, which are colored and grouped in sets of 4. And they also have a relic, which the relics I'm not super thrilled about, but the CTR tokens are kind of fun. So you've got 3 laps, and you've got to find the 3 letters. I think one is right here at the start. Yeah. So we'll grab that one right away. That T is kind of tricky to get, but the C is really easy, so we're going to go for the C. As you can see, the C is up here. You just need to come up and jump for it. So this time, let's try to take this path up here.
The trophy's mine!
kind of miserable to not hit that on both laps because that makes the... I'm gonna need to get a good lead now. Because we do have to detour just a little bit to get that T once we make that jump. So basically the third lap, if I don't get the T, I'll just restart the whole race. Okay, now we're up here, we're gonna come across this bridge, grab that T and go back. So if you don't know where the letters are, you kind of just keep an eye out as you're going. They don't appear the first time, like we didn't see them when we were just going for the trophy. Excuse me. You're not going to take the lead right at the end. That would be stupid. And with that, we have our first red CTR token. Okay, I was gonna say, are we gonna get the little loading screen? But no. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and recap these stages really quick. There's tubes. I don't remember exactly what all the letters are, but we'll keep an eye out. Some of them are really tricky or require you to go out of your way. Kind of like that T. This one's right here, I see it already. And I think one is on the shortcut actually. There's the R. Let's go ahead and juice it.
One for the road.
Yeah, let's try it this way and see. Yeah, there's the T.
One for the road.
That was actually really nice. We got all three of them on the first lap, so now we can just focus on winning the race. Sometimes they have really precise jumps that you can miss. But not this time. Yeah, that shortcut doesn't seem as fast as it is on the remake. Oh, that's... I hit crash with the TNT crate that I dropped off my head.
There you go.
Yeah, that'll work. First lap CTR tokens are nice. I kind of like to try and get at least one a lap if I can. I do kind of like that the mask doesn't tell us hints again when we come out. So I probably won't be going for the relics until I get a bit better at handling on this version. The relics are basically time trials. You get to collect boxes. And they're definitely needed to finish the game. Well, there's the R. think I remember where these letters are. Like there's one I want to say right here. Yep. Got to see even if I missed the landing. I still keep the letter. Where is that T? Oh, I almost thought I missed it, but nice, another first lap CTR. I don't like the red potion. If you hit the red potion, it makes your top speed slower for a little bit. Alrighty, this is a good place to have a mask too. Pura got hit by the fireball. We didn't have to worry about it. I can't think off the top of my head what the worst CTR tokens are in this game. Other than some that have like really precise jumps you have to do. Maybe Oxide Station? I don't know. Where's Purr at? I keep seeing him try to get ahead of me. Not Purr, Polar rather. I didn't see him anywhere near me. I don't know if that was just the map wigging out. We have one more of those to go for. I wasn't trying to go to the door, thank you.
You must have 2 boss keys to open this door. You can race a boss after beating all 4 tracks in an area. Beat the boss in a boss race, and a key is your prize.
I wasn't trying to go there. You can also see like the little circle around that shows you what color token you're gonna get. Fortunately, we don't have to make that one jump for Sewer Speedway to get the CTR. But one of the letters I think is in kind of a tricky spot. So we'll just have to play it by ear. Like I think one of the letters is here, yeah, like you see, and I didn't make the jump right. As I say, you jump and instead of going in the tube, you go that way. The R is over here. So I think this is the one that's kind of tricky to get. And of course, because I said that, I got it on the first try. If I hadn't said anything, I would have missed it. Because that's just how irony works. Hey. Alright, so we basically have 2 more laps to make this one jump to get the T. I heard you up there, Polar. By the way, that barrel is a pain. Especially for a mode that we will not be doing in this Let's Play. I'm gonna just keep this shield up as long as I can. Fortunately, I can't drop the nitro crate without tossing the shield that I have. So I'm going to play it safe and just keep the shield so I don't run into anything that I don't want to hit. Even if it's something as silly as hitting this barrel here, which happens a lot. But it's nice to have it and not have to worry about them. Of course, I think we're okay now. We'll drop that there. And that's 4 CTR tokens, but that is not all of them in this area. We do have one more to do. And I'm going to try it. I don't know that I'm going to get it on my first try, but we're going to do at least one attempt for this video. Because purple ones are a bit different.
Collect every crystal in the arena before the time runs out. If you can get them all, you will win a prize.
So, this basically puts you in one of the battle tracks, because there is a battle mode for multiplayer. But this will throw you into like a single player variant of it, and you have to collect 20 crystals here. And some of them it's just learning where they all are and then getting a good time. And not missing them like that. So there's one right here. There's some up top. And sometimes it's just the routing, so that's why I said maybe I won't get it on the first try. But actually we're doing pretty good this time around. Here. There's that one that requires a jump, which I didn't get, but okay, we're missing one somewhere. Where is it? Because that sucks. I see it. We're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get it. Oh my gosh! I didn't think we were gonna get that. Oh, that was good. I thought for sure it was gonna be like, alright, we'll just try it again and try not to miss one, but that was nice. So we have 5 CTR tokens. So we have everything except for the relics in this area. So let's go ahead and we'll drive to the next section here. We'll skip Gemstone Valley here. You'll notice that the overworld theme changes slightly as you go into different regions. It's the same tune, but like a variation of it. Alright, so here is the Lost Ruins. We're going to go ahead and save our game here. 14%, not a bad start. And that is where we will pick things up next time. So as always, until next time, this has been Red Silvers. Have yourself a good night.